Craven's second feature for Shep Gordon's It's Alive was, like A Nightmare on Elm Street, based on a newspaper article he read in the late 70s. The article reported a story in which two African American men broke into a house owned by a white, seemingly normal suburban family. The police were called, but when they arrived, they discovered children being held captive in the house by the owners. Craven thought that was a great idea for a movie and began work on a script. However, it took him some time as he had a hard time working out the second and third acts. The solution finally came to him in a dream and he was able to finish the script. The People Under the Stairs was released on November 1st, 1991. The story is about a young boy named Fool, played by Brandon Quinton Adams. His family lives in poverty, his mother is sick with cancer, and the landlords are moving to evict his family. Fool is recruited by Leroy, played by Ving Rhames, to help rob the landlords who go unnamed and are only credited as man and woman, played by Everett McGill and Wendy Robbie because Craven liked them as a couple on Twin Peaks. Fool and Leroy end up being trapped in the house as the man hunts them. Leroy is killed while Fool is saved by Alice, the daughter of the landlords, and someone living in the walls named Roach. The landlords keep people trapped under the stairs in the cellar. The captives have been down there so long that their skin is ghastly pale and they look inhuman. Roach is one of them but managed to escape captivity, although he has not found a way out of the house. Roach is killed, but he gives Fool some of the gold that Fool and Leroy had come to steal. Fool escapes but promises to return to rescue Alice. He does so and helps the people under the stairs escape. Alice and the people kill the woman while Fool blows the man up. The movie ends with money showering on the neighborhood as the people under the stairs finally see the outside world again. The movie is really well paced and structured. Craven's script is tight and efficient, blending his trademark humor in with the horror. The scares effectively build throughout the film, but there's also layers. The things that are presented early on in the movie as scary are actually the victims. And as the movie goes on, things just get crazier and crazier. The movie has wonderful pathos as well. You really feel for Fool in his home life and then, naturally, when he enters the Hell House. He's an endearing character to root for. And Alice is also a character in a terrible situation that is horrifying to watch. Both of these kids have to stand up and fight, which is really satisfying. I also really enjoy Fool's sister Ruby, played by Kelly Jo Minter. The character doesn't have a big role, but is very supportive and encouraging of Fool. And at the end, she tells him not to go back to that house, which he does to save Alice, but she goes herself and confronts the woman. I like that she had his back like that. The movie's theme deals with appearances and prejudice. The thing that appealed to Craven about the newspaper article was that the bad guys weren't the burglars, but the normal family. Yeah, Fool and Leroy are breaking the law by stealing from the landlords, but Fool is in a desperate situation that is impossible for him to get out of through no fault of his own. Our society is broken, and people of color suffer because of it. Fool is a bright kid with aspirations to become a doctor, but he can't afford medical school. His father is either out of the picture or dead, and his mom is dying of cancer. And these evil, greedy landlords are about to throw them out on the streets so they can use the building for more financial gain, even though they have a safe filled with gold and cash. Fool is 13, and his mom tells him that he has to be the man of the house. What is he supposed to do? On the other hand, the couple on the outside appear to be just a normal couple. They play nice with the cops who then look the other way and assume nothing's wrong because this nice couple surely can't be guilty of any wrongdoing. They gave us cookies after all. Meanwhile, there's a basement filled with kidnapped people, a teenage girl tied up in the attic, dead bodies everywhere, and it's heavily implied that the man and woman engage in incest. Yeah, they're brother and sister. It's a poignant and heavy subject that Craven manages with care and respect while still making an entertaining and engrossing movie. People Under the Stairs was a big hit. Made for only $6 million, the film grossed $31.4 million worldwide. It received mixed praise from critics, with many praising Craven's writing and direction, but complaining about the gore. It's not even that gory. Critics, Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert especially, really overreacted to the horror genre. I love this movie. It's Craven going back to his roots in a way. It has more in common with Last House on the Left and Hills Have Eyes than Nightmare on Elm Street, but he's coming at it with a lot more experience and money. The characters are endearing, it's creepy and unsettling, and the story has a powerful resonance while still being endlessly entertaining.